So hi, I'm Adam, absolutely delighted to be here today, but I'm also here to highlight a problem. Because for as long as I can remember, our industry has been awash with marketing dogma, zero-sum thinking, black and white decision-making, and an over-reliance on traditional marketing models. Now, this isn't to deride marketing fundamentals or the laws of brand growth. I love marketing science and academia, but we must resist the comfort of merely defaulting to industry orthodoxy and the status quo. Added to this, we've seen an increase in the delegation of thinking, where all advertisers are encouraged to follow the same category norms and best practice. This has been further compounded in recent times by an overdependency on an AI future. Now, clearly, only a fool who's going to stand on the stage here and ignore the many benefits of AI. But we've been using it at UM for well over a decade, with genetic algorithms, machine learning, etc., etc. But while there are many benefits to AI, it also poses a challenge. Marketers exist. You could argue it's our purpose to deliver competitive advantage. But competitive advantage isn't delivered by chasing the same keywords, using the same algorithms to optimize or automate, or fundamentally using the same playbook as everyone else. It's delivered by difference. And in an AI era that compounds sameness, difference is the only defense. All a brand is difference. Difference in the mind of consumer. Difference leads to growth, whereas indifference leads to blandness, monotone media, and ultimately decline. At we stand against bland to drive this difference. This means we don't shy away from, but we embrace complexity, nuance. We encourage discourse. We invite challenge. We celebrate diversity of thought. We resist comfort and conformity, and we prioritize effectiveness over efficacy. And we seek partners that share this desire to elevate their brand out of the arms race and deliver us outside of category norms. Next slide, please. This is more than just theory. We've been working with the Oxford University. We've analysed over 5 million data points, over 10,000 brands across a 3-year period. And what we proved is growth isn't delivered by adhering to category norms or linear heuristics. And what we found is each brand has its own unique pattern, and that's driven by how 3 forces, visibility, vibrancy, and variability interact. Visibility is absolutely crucial. It's driven by things such as ad awareness and brand awareness. But it's just hygiene. It's table stakes. Fundamentally, it can be bought. Variability is how a brand is perceived. Its intrinsic value to the consumer. And vibrancy is social engagement, buzz, and word of mouth. That's the cultural connector. We need partners that help us drive vibrancy as well as visibility, because what our research proved is that vibrancy has a multiplicative effect. When vibrancy is strong, it makes variability and visibility work harder and ensure our communications deliver a disproportionate effect in market. But we can't do this alone. Collaboration is absolutely crucial. As Franz Johansson said in The Medici Effect, ideas and innovation are accelerated at the intersection between disciplines, and that very much applies to our world. We want to bring together clients, agencies, partners, strategists, planners, buyers. All together, we can start an advertising renaissance that allows us to deliver campaigns that truly stand apart. Therefore, we need more than just inventory from you guys. We know that partners are keen to get further upstream in agencies' responses. And the more information and intelligence we have, the more we can move beyond the averages and find the edges. They provide competitive advantages, the edges where sharper, more distinctive insights live and where we can truly drive difference. Therefore, we welcome those that have got additional data, capabilities, tools that can further enrich our brand patterns and help us understand more about those brands and also the consumer, the category, and wider culture. Importantly, when you're speaking to us, don't just tell us how you differ from your competition, the other platforms and publishers. Speak to us about how you can drive difference for the specific brands that we're working for. And importantly, tell us what you need from us in order to drive that difference, teach and unlock it within your own environments. Now, as everyone knows, creativity and innovation and imagination are absolutely crucial when it comes to delivering difference and driving brand growth. Reach can only take you so far, and sufficiency-first thinking will only lead to blandness. Therefore, we need to come together to deliver ideas and activations that drive cultural adjacency, spark conversation, and deliver unique brand experiences, not repeatable solutions. And if clients and agencies aren't engaging you early enough, giving you the right briefs, or allowing you enough time to respond, or providing rigorous feedback post-event, call it out. You're well within your rights to. Now, of course, across many different brands, businesses, clients, and campaigns, the appetite for risk will vary. What will be a small step for some could be a giant leap for others. But whatever the dynamics at play, and I think this was mentioned in a session earlier, we need to nurture a culture that encourages risk-taking and experimentation. And of course, innovation and risk-taking needs robust and holistic measurement. We can't justify risk if we can't quantify the impact. And I think it's important, it's incumbent on all stakeholders, on all sides, to ensure that we've got the right measurement in place, particularly when it comes to bespoke solutions and custom partnerships. As an industry, we're so future and forward-facing, sometimes we ignoring the lessons from the past. And the recent IPA effectiveness study showed that sometimes we're focusing on the wrong metrics. We need people to come together to deliver true cross-channel measurement that break down the silos of self-interest, that look across campaign, brand, and business metrics so we can truly understand what drives growth. That's the kind of measurement that fuels bravery and will continue to breed that bravery going forward. Our continuing work on Amex is a long-standing example of partnership and collaboration in action, and it allows us to bring the brand to life in full colour. And it was the result, actually, of one of our Fearless Ideas forums. This is, again, another example when we accelerate collaboration. We invite stakeholders from across the entire business, all agencies of record, client-side, agency side, to come together to ideate and create. Amex has a long-standing mission of providing powerful backing to its members and the things that they care about. Music, obviously, is a passion point for many, but additionally, for Amex cardholders and prospects, musical discovery, as well as brands that give back and make a positive difference, really resonated. And these two insights led to Amex Unsigned. Rather than take the traditional path of licensing an existing hit or getting an existing artist to play at events, we partnered with authentic and forward-thinking institutions and publishers like the British Institute of Modern Music, NME, Mixmag, and GWOP, and we sent out a rallying cry to the nation. Our ambition was to discover new, undiscovered music, give them a platform to perform, a live stage, and give them further exposure by utilising the winning artist music track in the next Amex TV ad. Alongside that, we work with the Music Venues Trust to identify a venue that was in need of support, and the Dome in London became the home of our activity. This combined musical recruitment and renovation drive was filmed and became a long-form documentary on Amazon Prime, and it was pushed out in short form across social channels such as TikTok and YouTube, and the story told across the publishers I mentioned earlier. This combined activity delivered phenomenal results. Paid visibility combined with cultural vibrancy and brand variability ensured that in the first year, we delivered huge double-digit brand uplift across a huge number of metrics. But importantly, it delivered business results as well, and we received a record number of new card applications. So in summary, what I'd say is there's probably an almost infinite and an increased amount of ways in which we connect with consumer, but investment is consolidated and marketing homogeneity is on the rise. Perhaps because there is so much complexity, heuristics such as reach allow us to simplify it, while following the rules of the past provide a safety net for being wrong. But if we all embrace complexity, uniqueness, we can truly add value to the brands that we work on and deliver impact beyond the single impression and build brands that are talked about, remembered, and most importantly, can be differentiated. So I invite everyone to come together to collaborate, co-create, and take a stand against bland. Thank you very much.
One question.